Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him?
Ha! Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Devella's been harping on about Bhaal for months.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace.
Bhaal? That's exactly what I... Wait. How do you know about that?
I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering.
You are here to help me, and not to sacrifice me, aren't you?
This world is full of fools, after all.
And hello there troops, we are back at it with another episode of Baldur's Gate 3 and you're watching Ace of Space Gaming with myself, Thumbs, and I'll be your host for the day, possibly the weekend, these days, just one day, but who cares? Anyway, I'm gonna get you all caught up on what happened in the last episode because it's been a hot minute since I recorded a video and got a video out. Again, apologies, 2026 is the year, hopefully I get back into getting videos out more regularly. At least that's my goal. But anyway, for the last episode, troops, lots happened. It was quite a lengthy one, but we got quite a bit done. To start us off, we bumped into Orin again on the coast, and she called us, what was it she said, Slaughterkin or something? And she essentially said that Father, or she was watching, and that Father is willing to give Grosha another chance. And we find out later in the episode what that really means. We also spoke to Voss and Raphael. Or we went to go speak to Voss, and then it turns out he was talking to Raphael, and Voss is looking a bit worse for wear. But yeah, essentially Raphael has the Orphic Hammer, and that could free Orpheus and then liberate the Githyanki people. But there's a catch, because he's a devil, and of course there's a catch. He wants us to give him the Crown of Karsus, the crown that's on top of the Elderbrain's head. The one that's controlling it, and the one that could give him immense power to become Archdevil Supreme or something. I don't know. But if we agreed to give him the crown, he would give us the Orphic Hammer then and there. But obviously, we're not going to do that. We're going to pick the brambled path, as Lae'zel would say. And we're going to go into the hills ourselves and steal the hammer from his House of Hope. Although we're not going to do that anytime soon, because we need to max out in levels first and do a lot of prep, let's say. So we rejected his deal, and Voss wasn't happy, because when is he ever? When we went for a sleep at camp, Vlaakith showed up, and let's just say she tried to convince Lae'zel that Voss is a traitor, a liar, and that Orpheus would be the fall of the Githyanki people. She was given Lae'zel one last chance to redeem herself, but Lae'zel chose Orpheus over Vlaakith because she saw through the lies that is Vlaakith, and we're all really proud of her because she's great, right? But that all doesn't happen to the end of the game, so don't expect to see any resolutions out of that mission for quite a while. Then we went to go talk to Gortash, but I'd completely forgot that before talking to Gortash, as a Dark Urge, you learn a lot more about yourself before actually getting to see Gortash. So we ended up getting these visions. What's his name? Skeleritis Fell was doing the talking because our little butler is crucial to the Dark Urge's storyline. And we found out that Grosha is actually a Bhaal spawn. I was going to say Dark spawn again. This isn't Dragon Age. But yeah, she's a Bhaal spawn. She is supposed to be a chosen, a scion of Bhaal, if you will. But Orin is the person who's standing in the way of that. And she has a lot to do with Grosha's past and basically how she ended up where she is now. But we'll learn out about that a bit more later. So I'm not going to go into it now. All you need to know is that essentially Bhaal is giving Grosha the chance to fight Orin and then become his chosen and get rid of her because there can't be two, there can only be one. So at some point we'll need to fight Orin. But again, not going to happen right now. It will happen soon, probably, but not today. Then we finally go to talk to Gortash, or speak to him through a steel watch. He said welcome home, he called his friends. It was all pretty suspicious, why is he calling Grosha a friend? And then when we got to talk to him, boy did he release a lot of the Dark Urge's lore during just one conversation. He told us essentially Grosha helped in the stealing of the crown to control the brain. He said we were part of the Dead Three's plan to spread fear among people, and Ketheric would create the army. He would basically take control of the people once they ran to him scared from Grosha or the Dark Urge. And obviously their whole plan was to take over the world using the brain. And it was a good plan too, if it wasn't for those pesky kids. Anyway, yeah, so Grosha, the Dark Urge isn't just a storyline, it ties them in completely to the story and the Elder Brain and the entire plot to the game. It's pretty cool. So come and let me know what you think of that in the comments below, troops. And yeah, we retook an oath with Gortash to essentially get the Steel Watch off our backs. We're not going to actually side with Gortash because I don't like him and we kind of need the 3 stones. So yeah, we're going to kill him at some point. Right now, we just wanted the Steel Watch to not be keeping an eye on us. And now for today's episode, I forgot there's a couple of things we need to do in Rivington still before we go into the city. I promise we'll be seeing the city today, don't you worry, troops. But we need to go to the Flophouse to speak to some vampires, hopefully. Sometimes they leave, sometimes they stay. I don't know, it's been pretty weird with me the last time I played it. But we also need to go into the attic of the place and find a murder list. And then we need to go speak to Valeria to give her the name of the list. The names of the people on the list to continue the murder investigation. And then once we're done with that, we're going to go into the city, have a little gander, see what's about, and maybe go to the Elfsong to get us a nice new place to stay. Because, let's be honest, the gang are probably all sick of sleeping on the floor. Especially Minthara, she's like, ugh, muck. So yeah, that's it for the last episode and what we're going to be getting up to in today's episode, troops. So I'm going to shut up, we're going to get on with it, and we're just going to see what happens. Well, how today takes us, what will we get up to, who knows. Will I go along with my plan? Probably not. Anyway, troops, without further ado, we're going to get into the game. So, let's go! Okay, so thankfully I already have Astarion with me. We're going to go in here, into the Fraggles Flophouse, which is where we're at.
Safe, my love. I'm here.
Oh, I thought that was one of my companions talking. But yeah, we're gonna come in here. I'm quite sure we can accuse this wee guy because he's like
victims for Cazador here.
I don't.
They're the kind of
mind
people
it.
no one would ever meet.
Honestly.
that's exactly why we're here. We're here to hopefully speak to some vampires today. But yeah, because he's a small person dressed in red, you can essentially accuse him because we know we're looking for a dwarf dressed in red. But we're gonna come up here because there should be some vampires. Yep, right here.
Our chance
Okay,
to start
fingers crossed this
over.
goes well.
Very well.
And I will gladly. We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
Pale Petrus.
We have enough for the Master. No more needed.
It's not for the master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Are you ever truly free? Yeah, we're here to kill Cazador. The only way you'll be free, yeah. Yeah, screw it, we're gonna go for that.
You can't mean that.
He's playing mind games. He can't raise a hand to the master, let alone kill him.
You have no idea what I can do.
Oh, Nelly.
Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
Okay, so we can persuade him to stop, or we can basically go along with Astarion's thing. So fingers crossed, we're going to try and persuade him to stop. Get some bonuses in there. Thanks, Jahira. Okay, everybody, cross your fingies for me. Woohoo! Good start to the day. Nice.
Fine. You owe your wretched life to my friend.
Oh, we're friends.
Now tell me what I need to know.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. Hidden from us all. Do you really think you can stop him?
I'm the only one who can. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I don't need to fear him anymore. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
No, it's not.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them.
They'll warn. Yeah, they probably will warn them we're coming. Because I don't know if we killed them, they'd probably end up still at the ritual or something, right? I don't know how that would have worked. So we're just gonna say they're gonna warn him.
Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them.
Okay.
Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves.
Yeah, I'd love to let you do that, you know, reclaim your power and all that, but you become the world's biggest asshole when you do that. So that's not happening. We will kill him, but you're not taking his place. For yourself, you mean. Yeah. Grosha gets nothing out of this, except from a little bit of help at the end. Yeah, we're gonna ask that. Are you ready to sacrifice your brother and sisters?
Trust me, I'd rather slaughter someone else's family, but if that's what it takes. And it's not like their sweet innocence. They brought Cazador just as many victims as I did. You're not getting sentimental, are you? I thought you were with me on this.
Well, I never really agreed to it. I just agreed to take Cazador and help you, not to take his place. But I guess for the time being, we're just gonna be like, oh yeah, I've got your back. Yeah, we gotta go for that.
I knew I was right about you. You're a true friend.
Thanks.
And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador.
Have you ever
All
thought?
right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
Have you ever thought maybe that's what he wants? For you to take the fight to him? You never really thought this through. Okay, now we need to go up these ladders. And come to this wardrobe. How are you gonna... Oh fuck it, we'll just...
That shapeshifter's
Oh.
key unlocked the door. Interesting.
How crazy is that? Then we're just gonna go through the room. Oh, fucking... fuck it, we'll take it. We can sell it. Right, what I'm actually here for is, not that. Where's the button? This is what we're here for. The letters torn and stained. Some of the words are indecipherable. Take the ist, find the and make them offerings in his name. Bring their hands to the trial I prove your worth. Become Hermit of the highest accord. Oh, very big
These
stuff.
tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Logan's name is written here too.
Yes. This is what we need for the investigation. A list of names that we can take to Valeria, and also it will help us in the city to help defend people and save lives. The Dreadlord's Tribunal, that's what it is, not a trial. You need to go through that to get to the temple. Well, a dark card doesn't, but it helps. Nice. What level are we? Level 10. Yippee. Okay, now we can leave. We can go talk to Valeria. I was gonna say Valerie. That's not her name. So as we know, Valeria probably still isn't gonna believe us, but she at least leads us to where we need to go next for this mission.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Yeah, to actually solve this murder. Because you won't do anything, like actual investigations. She asked me to get Logan's killer, seeing as you can't be bothered. Kinda wanna go for that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
A whole list of names that are gonna get murdered. Victims, that's the word. Yeah, we might go for 6. We did speak to some corpses though, that's true. I would ask who Devella is, but it's basically either his assistant or someone who's working with him, and we're gonna go talk to her in the city. Yeah, we're just gonna go for 6. It seems like the best option here.
While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Logan, does it? That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Logan killed?
I literally spoke to his body. I could say that, but I think if we go down the whole Bhaal plot line, he'll tell us to go to Devella. So we're gonna say number 2.
A Bhaal plot? You as well?
Yeah.
Devella's been harping on about Bhaal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
It's not a theory, I'm literally a Bhaal spawn. Like, I know Father's intentions. Father Bhaal is letting his children out to play. I kind of want to go for that, actually. I could tell him about the list, actually. Fuck, if I'm going for 2, I find it funny.
Well, if that's true, that sounds dreadful. And complicated. As if this cult of the Absolute wasn't enough to worry about. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elfsong Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass.
Oh, damn it.
It'll give you access to the lower city.
I already have access, you're fine, but thanks.
Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Bye. See you soon, I guess. Okay, now that we've done that, we can finally go to the city. I wasn't sure if, like, going into the city would kind of move her story on a little bit, which wouldn't be good. Next time we find Valeria, well, not good. Okay, so I came to camp because I thought I should probably talk to people about being a Bhaal spawn, right? See what they have to say.
I'm listening.
Talk to her about everything. The Lord of Murder's blood flows through me. Yeah, we're just gonna say it. We're just gonna come out with it.
I'm not surprised. You've become death incarnate. Mighty, yes. And altogether unpredictable and intractable.
Okay.
One day, perhaps soon, Bhaal will demand your fealty. You'll either muster the strength to defy him, or you will succumb. I know how I'd choose.
How have I become death incarnate? What did I do? Fuck off. That's what. Lizzo, you're mean. They should mod her. They should fucking... I was gonna go down the route that Larian should change her again, but no. We love Lizzo, and I fucked it, so... Oh no, he already knows.
Precious little Bhaal, babe.
I forgot he calls you that. Okay. Let's ask him a thing or two. We'll go for 3 now that we've spoke to, his brother and sister.
I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike.
Okay. He won't be alone. Very true. It does sound risky, so we're gonna go for that.
It's something of a gamble, true, but if I can win, if I can beat him, it would be worth any risk. So yes, I do worry about facing him. But if we can get his attention, finding the ritual's location will be much easier, and that could give me the edge I need.
Okay. If you think it's gonna be that easy. Good luck to you. Shadowheart, how you doing?
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
Aside from the fact that I am Barspawn. Yeah, okay, so we can talk to her about the Sharons. I've done that off camera, but I'm quite sure I brought her for it, so it's fine. We're just gonna talk to her about being a Barspawn.
I suppose that makes you quite remarkable.
Oh.
Though not in a way I'd envy, perhaps.
Oh.
From what little I can recall hearing of Bhaal's mortal children, not all succumb to his influence.
True.
Perhaps you can still resist your nature, if you want to.
Oh, I do. At least she was nice about it. Lizelle, not so much. Gail, how are you doing?
How can I help?
I thought he was gonna go on about the fucking library we need to go to. Yeah, hey, by the way, I'm a Bhaal spawn. That's why I tried to kill you. You know that? Remember that one time?
A Bhaal spawn? Gosh.
Yeah.
I know what it is to have a closer connection than most with the gods. But with Bhaal, that's not a bond I'd like to be bound with. You should be careful. Very, very careful.
Are you really, like, comparing the fact that you slept with a god to the fact that Grosha has, well, like, you know, rant time with thumbs happening right now? Like, I know he got coerced since he was young, right, into the whole sleeping with, what's her name? Why do I always forget her name? The fucking weave woman. I don't remember her fucking name. But, like, Grosha's literally been told to murder her whole life, you know? Like, I mean, yeah, I think she's in the morally grey area, even if she wasn't a Bhaal spawn. But I don't think they're really comparable situations here. I don't know. I guess there's arguments that it is, but in my opinion, it's not. Anyway, we're going to talk to Manthara, because we have a couple of things to talk to her about.
You wish to consult me?
Oh, I wish you'd say something else. Okay, we're gonna maybe ask about her home and the Absolute. We're gonna ask her, when did you first encounter the Absolute?
A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden.
Lovely decor. Yeah, they recruited you all the same. I'm quite sure she doesn't like that answer. They were fools to encroach on lost territory. Gonna go for 2, I guess.
I thought so too. This world is full of fools, after all.
I really like that line.
But in this instance, I was mistaken. Our visitors were not fools. They were bait. Even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls, their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution.
Yeah, unfortunately they were. You followed their path to Moonrise. Do you know who sent them? I'm kind of stuck between you followed their path to Moonrise and you should have captured and interrogated them. Because she did. She spoke to the dead with them. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna go for one. You followed their path to Moonrise?
Yes. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers.
Given how we met, it's safe to say you failed. Yeah, she doesn't like that either. You waged a war against Moonrise? Yeah, we're gonna ask that. You waged war?
No. I was prepared for combat, but I intended to strike subtly. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon.
Yeah, you were.
I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron.
Of course.
Ketheric expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery.
Yeah, well, considering your upbringing, you felt like you deserved the welcome, right? She says a really great line when you say pride can be a great weakness, because I'm quite sure she says it's like one of her biggest flaws or something. I'm not 100%, but I'm gonna go for you give you the welcome you felt you deserved because you might get some approval with it. I don't know. I can't remember, but we're gonna go for 2 anyway.
Perhaps I deserved what came after the welcome as well.
You didn't.
Ketheric proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menzoberranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned.
Of course.
It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them.
Like, imagine being in that position. It would be quite terrifying. Like, Orin is crazy. And what is nuts is that Minthara later compares herself to Orin. The only difference is that she was saved. I can't remember. It's been quite a while since I've played through the Baldur's Gate. But it's just nuts that she compares herself to Orin. And, I mean, when it comes down to it, she's not 100% wrong. Both their mothers were dicks. And they were lied to by their gods. Or used by their gods, at least. But yeah, for now, instead of going into it, we're gonna say that must have been terrifying.
Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them.
Yeah.
Ketheric held me still. His hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. I want this one, she said. Ketheric nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye herself.
The voice acting is absolutely stunning. Like, I think you need to play this game with headphones because you really get to hear some of the nuances and voices that just... It's a French kiss, you know? Because she sounded genuinely scared when talking about it. And I mean, rightfully so, it's quite a traumatic experience. It's also, like I said, I'll say it once, I'll say it 1,000 times, troops. That's why I don't ship Orin and Minthara. She's literally the one, or one of the few things Minthara's scared of, and people are like, oh, but they're so cute together. No, she's fucking terrified of the woman. I mean, yeah, maybe when she was indoctrinated, I don't doubt there was something between them probably, but she was indoctrinated, she wasn't herself. But whatever, I'm not getting into it any more than I already have. You're too trusting, call her out, kick her while she's down. We're gonna go for 3. You'll have your revenge, which she will.
That is certain.
Hell yeah.
You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance.
Fuck yeah, there will. Okay, fuck it, we're just gonna leave. We can talk to her later. We got some approval from her. That's not how we see it. This is how we see it. Ooh, exceptional. How did we get that high? Fuck yes. If my approval's that high with her, I might actually tell her about the Bhaal spawn thing. Because I was waiting to have high approval because, let's just say, Minthara's quite fond of the fact that you're a Bhaal spawn.
You wish to consult me?
And then we'll get on with the game after this conversation. You know, there's a darkness within me. I've learned its origins. You were there.
Tell me, Osno. Or show me. My mind is open to you.
Like, this whole thing, if you're romancing her, is obviously different to if you're just friends with her. So, that's why I was wanting to wait. But we're not going to tell her, we're going to connect our minds with her so she can see exactly how gruesome it is. I love that she's terrified of Orin, but she loves it in the Dark Urge. I think that's funny as fuck. And Ustnor, if I'm correct, might not be, is kind of like first love. I can't remember, it's been a long time since I've looked at Drow translations for shit. So it's something along the lines of that. It's a really cute word for the Drow. But we're going to connect our minds, and I'm going to stop going on about how much I love Minthara.
Exposed to the limitless horror of your dreadful imagination, Minthara's mind buckles, snaps, and then burns hot. She absorbs every detail, whether memory or dream, and drinks deep of them. You sense a desire in her equal in strength to your darkest urge.
Elgor, Duktak, Slayer. There are many names for you, my love.
Oh.
And all of them inspire dread. You are exquisite.
Aren't they just the cutest little couple? I always thought that was great. She's like, compared to when you like kind of, like when you're leaving Act 2 and like you have to get tied up because you're told to kill your closest companion. And she's like, you try it, you're dead. And now she's like, I fucking love you. It's just great. And it's the first time she calls you my love, and it's just really nice. But anyway, instead of fangirling, we're gonna say, you don't fear me, and then we'll go from there.
Ecstatically so. It makes my heart race.
Apparently there's 2 different types of fear. There's fear of Orin, which is terrifying, but then she's ecstatically scared of Grosha and loves it. No, Minthara Bainray, she's a complex woman. But yeah, we're just gonna say so are you. We're not gonna actually embrace Bhaal. That's a whole other thing. So for now we're just gonna say so are you, and she's scared like, I know.
I know.
See?
We must find the Temple of Bhaal, slaughter Orin, and claim your inheritance.
Yeah.
Then I will rule by your side, my slayer.
See, she doesn't mind that you're a slayer. That's so nice. Anyway. And also, if you like transform into a Slayer, like I said, you can kill wee Isabel here and then get the Slayer form in Act 2. If you transform next to your companions, they're all like kind of, what the fuck is that? Then Astarion and Minthara are the only two that are like, oh yeah. So it's just funny. Anyway, I'm gonna level everybody up and then we're gonna go to the city. Finally.
Something's not right about those steel watchers. I'm telling you.
Ah, they're harmless.
Never wanted the easy path.
They're harmless. Okay, now we're going to the city. Why is everybody highlighted? What the fuck is this? How do I do that? How do I there is a way to fucking do it. I just there we go. Anyway, to the lost city. Yep, I'm very sure.
Ah, thank you for the lift, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Ta-ta.
See you, little apple. Oh, give that to Jahir. A wee note from our buddy. That was the cow, by the way, talking. The cow that we've saw through every act. Nope, that's not what I want. Well, what is it? Yeah, this is it. Thanks for getting me in. I owe you one. Yeah, you do. Okay, this is the city. Lots happening, lots to do. But first, I guess we're gonna read this note.
Floric, former advisor to Duke Ravengard, has been found guilty of treacherous and seditious activity against the people of Baldur's Gate.
So
she will be executed 5 days hence.
Yeah, we've got now that we've read that, at least I think it triggers once you read that. You've got 5 days to go rescue Floric. So we're gonna do that at some point, don't worry. We're not gonna let her die. There's lots of people we can talk to here. Like, there's a woman up here that we can talk to about the newspaper. But then that means we need to break into the papers, and that's a whole issue. I don't know if I'm gonna do that on screen. Honestly, I think a lot of the side missions and other shite that's in fucking Baldur's Gate, I think I'm gonna keep most of it out. Because there is just so much to do.
The Elfsong Tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
They're really not, but thanks. We can go here to camp now. Well, we need to talk to the guy first, but I'm gonna do that, and then we can go there to rest instead of sleeping on the ground. But I'm not gonna do that just yet. Oh, I didn't want to actually talk to him.
Murder, oppression, conspiracies. This city has its charms, after all.
The idea of charming is different to mine. I feel like they're actually very on par. So I'm gonna say it's an impressive place.
My mother visited during one of her grand tours of the surface world. She claimed the streets were almost as varied and full of danger as those in Duthcloim. Huh. I never believed her until now.
She doesn't get on with her mother. I didn't mean to talk to you. I meant to come here. I'm also gonna ungroup as well. Because there's something over here. Well, none of us fucking... Like, okay, come on.
That might be worth a look.
Thank you. How do you... No, I don't want to shoot my crossbow.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
A broken steel watcher. A tag wired to it reads, Unit defective. Return to the Steel Watch Foundry at the West Docks.
Yeah, don't worry. Have I spoken to Baldur and Walbrin? I don't think I have spoke to Walbrin and... What's his name? I think I just saved it. Anyway, we haven't spoken to them. I forgot to go do that. I'm not going to do that right now because I really can't be arsed. I want to explore the city for a wee bit. So we're going to wait for these guys to pass, and then we're going to get in here.
Alright, time to skulk about.
Because it's Am I still crouching? No. Okay. It's a murder suspect.
That's curious. Seems simple
Okay,
enough.
well, I guess we were too late to save Frank. But he does have a bloodied note on him. You've been picking where you shouldn't, pear tree. Placing the lordling's fire spitters throughout my city. Disgusting. They leave no blood. There's no art to it at all. Just burnt ash and corpse cinder. I walk through your basement here as I pen this. It's rather large. Roomy. They'd never find all the bits of you if I spread them out here properly. Who done that, I wonder? Usually Orin signs her name though, right? Yeah, keep that. I don't think there's actually anything. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's like a giant in here and everything.
That corpse is huge.
Yeah.
And is that a burning heart?
Pretty crazy, right? So obviously we were too late to save that guy. But it just all kind of adds up to the whole murder mystery thing. He's trying to say that he was a human. I don't believe that. Not for a second. Oh, I'm gonna get Minthara to pick up that arm. Ah, actually... So I've just remembered being reminded by the fucking arm in this guy's inventory that I haven't actually done the circus in Rivington. So there's so much I haven't actually done. And I'm annoyed at myself. I just wanted to get into this city. So I'm gonna need to go back to Rivington. Not today. I can't be annoyed with that. So we're gonna keep this arm in this guy's body in hopes that I remember to come back here. I need to in order to complete a certain quest, but I'm not doing it right now. The effigy of Yagashura, who burned his mortality. What use his heart? He thought himself a titan, but died whispering for his mother, Orin the Red. See, she's censorship. Is he just a tall guy then? If he's not, I don't know. I thought maybe a Colossus. Is there such things as Colossus? There's like giants in D&D, right? I can't remember their names other than giants. Take the heart. Right, so there's a fight on this little beach right here. Little innocent beach. There's a fight, and I thought, why not have a little bit of action in the episode? Hopefully we don't have too much trouble. That's kind of sick.
Just when I think we've seen the ugliest things yet.
Ah, okay, okay. What's all this? What's all this then? That was a funny noise. Where, oh, there you go. I keep forgetting all the buttons, because usually when I play it these days, I'm playing on a console, so I forget the buttons. Yeah, screw it. We're just gonna go for it. Hope for the best. There's no point in trying to crouch, is there? No. Okay. Let's go. Damn it, I forgot they can fucking do that. You can fly, right? You can fly! And there's no use in trying to push them into the water because they just come right back like nasty little terriers. Not enough movement? Are you taking the absolute piss? Oh. Of course. Thank goodness. Yeah, rebuke him. Where do you plan on running to, son? Is that bonus action? Yeah, if I place her in the middle of things though, it's probably not good, right? Nice, on you go, Minthara. We didn't get to see your brilliance, but that's okay.
No, I think we have given offense.
Light ice, that could be good. Yeah. That's why you love Jaheira, right? Because she's just great. Oh, they just moved. I think these guys are really cool. I don't know how to pronounce their name, but I think they're neat. I wish we kind of had different types of enemies more in the game. Somehow. Ah.
Fall by my hand.
There we go. Taking them out one at a time. Can I hit any of them? No. Damn. Well, that's just lovely. Why can I not? There you go. Nice. On you go, Grosha.
Fresh orders?
Screw it, man. I'm not gonna charm him. He's only got 1 health left. Okay.
Death greets us all, but not today.
Not today. He's weak to stuff. Cold? Okay. Nice. How can you miss? Sucker. I don't really want to go over there in case I like fall nice.
Yes.
Yippee!
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
He probably would have died. Ah, nice.
What are these things? And gods, do they stink?
Oh, you didn't pass the check. That's unfortunate. So like this is like a wee wine festival. And as you see, there's a dwarf here. Oh, called Medsley. He's a dwarf dressed in red, right? And it's a murder suspect. That's one of the missions. Murder target, not suspect. But yeah, so we can go defend them, which is always good. We're gonna come in here to the Elfsong to get a room. And to also speak to Devella as well. And there's also a guy in the kitchen that we can warn. Also, this place used to look completely different. Like, this wasn't downstairs. It was all one flat level. It was kind of crazy that they changed it.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is.
You're pretty busy. Business going well, after all the murders and stuff.
With all this talk of war, what else are folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder we'd had something to do with it too.
Yeah.
Got punters all intrigued.
Punters.
On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self?
Do you have anything? Oh, okay. I mean, makes sense. Not right now. I'm looking for a place to stay.
I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
200. We're gonna try and get a discount on that. I know it's like the whole floor for 200. It's a good price, but still, Grosha's cheap.
Charity! In Baldur's Gate! Good one.
You want 200 gold to sleep next to a murder scene? Really? Ah, what happened to the... I thought there was one that was like Oh, fuck it. You know what? I don't care. We're just gonna go for that because it's situational, so I get decent bonuses from it. Oh, I forgot to actually cross your fingies, but I'm gonna assume he's dead, so thank you. Why am I getting 15s all the time? I'm not complaining, but it's kind of weird.
Keep your voice down about the bloody murder upstairs.
What's that about, murder?
Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
Don't be a dick, alright? Ah, got some inspiration from Jehovah.
Hold up, citizen. This is a crime scene.
Fucking...
No admittance.
Devella's finished her report. You can let them pass.
Okay, I thought they were actually gonna not let me up, and I was like, I literally just paid money to stay here.
Stelmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Buddy, I don't really care. But this is where the investigation is, and this is where we sleep. Devella!
Oh, bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
Oh, we have the same haircut! Why, because we're twinsies. Grosha had recently unemployed. I quite like murders. I feel like I've never saw the answers before, but I'll like it. Why are you so angry? We're just gonna say, Devella, Valeria sent me, fellow investigator.
To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt?
No.
Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
I actually have lots of information. I know more about Bhaal than anyone you offend. You don't want to send me away. Now that Bhaal himself's involved, yeah, I think we might go for 4. There's more at stake. We could give the list, but maybe we'll go back to that.
Bhaal? That's exactly what I... Wait. How do you know about that?
Well, he is my father. I kind of wanted to be like, yeah, I'm his daughter. But Jahida's right there. Fuck it, we're gonna go for 2. We're kind of related.
Oh! Oh my! Biomartyr's rack, that's...
Crazy, right? Unfortunate, abhorrent, unlikely, terrifying.
It's fascinating.
Oh.
I should arrest you at once. But well, the Bhaal spawn crisis is the most interesting criminal plight in Baldurian history.
Is it?
If what you claim is true, you wouldn't be helping me here unless you were trying to end Bhaal's hold over you.
True.
Just like the wayward Bhaal spawn who saved the gate before. You are here to help me, and not to sacrifice me, aren't you?
Well, you've trusted me this far. And Jahida's right here. She helped with the last Bhaal spawn, right? No idea. You're very excited about Bhaal for someone who's supposed to be protecting the city. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna tell her about the list. Leave out the intentions. Although we do plan on helping, but I don't want disapproval from Minthara, so...
God. That's it. Proof that I was right. I'm glad you're on the right side of this Bhaal spawn. You could be invaluable if you can get on the inside.
I have a name.
Hells, you might be the only one who can stop this.
Yeah.
What else do you know?
Well, I'm planning to infiltrate the cult. Bhaal is trying to force me to be his chosen. Father has shown me visions. The Temple of Bhaal lurks somewhere in the city. No, we're gonna go for 4. Father has shown me visions.
So it's all happening again? Just like in Saravok's time?
Yeah.
A century ago, Bhaal bred dozens just like you. One of whom was Saravok Anshev.
Who has a cool voice.
He ruled the Iron Throne. A dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Bhaal Temple was revived. And with it, the Bhaal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed, and to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthar. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Bhaal cult is back, and someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work.
Yeah. Orin, myself. What makes you think it's not Saravok himself? You said Saravok led the cultists a century ago. He can't still be alive, can he? Yeah, we're gonna ask 5.
Stranger things have come back to haunt this city.
Yeah.
The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new.
Yeah, it's Orin.
There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me.
Of course.
But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. Follow the trail of these murders. Prove the truth. Use your lineage to get places the Fist can't.
I guess I can maybe help. What do you do in the meantime? What about the other victims on the list? The ones who are still alive? I'm gonna stab my father, whatever it takes. Oh yeah, we'll just ask what will you do in the meantime.
There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them?
Of course, you're hired to protect the richer people first, right? Yeah, shouldn't they be protecting everyone?
Not from round here, are you? We're in Baldur's Gate. This is just how things work.
Swear how it works everywhere. Yeah, I'll see what I can do, I guess.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter.
That's fine.
Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
Thanks.
The people of the Gate are fortunate another of Bhaal's children stands against him. Walk in light.
Jahira's like, did you just confess? And I'm like, no. You heard wrong. You're senile, remember? We're not gonna go to the room quite yet. We're gonna go talk to the chef. And do the little side mission he gives us. Chef Revere.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Go on. Rip them apart with them chompers if you have to.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But then I just realised, he's talking to me because I'm an orc. What the fuck? That's a bit racist, son. I don't eat rats. Rude dwarfs on the other hand. Yeah, you dick. I usually like this guy, but he's racist against orcs. Oh, she was saying she would eat the dwarf. I wouldn't put it past her. She has a dark urge. I've never noticed that. I like that that's kind of different. As much as it kind of shit for orcs, I like that it's different.
No, I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats. Look at you, just lying around, you furry chunkers. Disgraceful.
Disgraceful. He's talking about the cats. That's funny.
The cellars are just down the stairs.
Buddy.
There, you'll find my old lodgings.
Shut the fuck up. We're not here for you. I don't care about your shit. And there's fucking Githyanki down there that I really don't care about. Or that I really don't want to fucking fight. That's the word. Okay. We do have... Arrow of many targets is quite good to have in this fight. So I'm gonna give a couple to Astarion. Pow, pow, pow. I only have 4. Okay, I was kind of wanting more. That's fine. Also, all this liquid on the ground means it's all flammable because obviously it's all alcohol. So it's better not to use fire attacks. Does she not have a cleave? Apparently not. Oh no, we have a fucking hammer. Of course she doesn't. Does this have any of effect? No. I guess we're just going out here. Nope, I meant to do this.
Orders.
So many rats.
I can still move fast when I need to.
Nicely done, Jahida. Yeah, come closer to the woman with fucking thunder wave. Have you got cleave? You do have cleave. How handy. Oh, well done getting stopped by a barrel. Nice. They're kinda cute though. We're not gonna hellish rebuke. And it's fire, so. We're not gonna charm a rat. Look, the Astarion dinner! Okay, well, never mind, I can't sneak anyway.
Can't stay idle.
Ready.
Yippee! Sorry, rats. Can oh, I can't use cleave? That's just madly annoying. Okay, well. Oh wait, I got a bonus action. Fuck yeah. There's one little reddy left. No. We've got like 1 health or something. Yeah.
Yippee! The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
I can't tell you how uninterested I really am in that mission, buddy. So yeah, we killed a bunch of rats. And I'm just gonna loot the place and then go back upstairs, let the guy know. Even though it's racist against my kind. Still gonna let him know. Okay, we killed your rats, buddy. Can you look out for a murderer now?
You kill the rats, yes?
Yeah.
I heard commotion in the cellar. Good. Perfect. Here, you take this. And do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept most peeled for murderous knaves.
Thanks. Ooh, we got some more money.
I guess.
Oh, there's shit in there for me to look at. There's stuff in that room for me to look at, but for now, these are our fancy new digs. Always liked this room. Oh, I just keep thinking, who is that guy? But it's the Oathbreaker Knight. I thought I'd come here. This is gonna be where I now end my videos and next to my fancy new fireplace, right? What better way to end a video? than a fancy fireplace. But yeah, I'm just gonna end this one here. We had a little introduction to the city. We followed up with the murders. I know there's probably not going to be a lot in this episode, but I just remembered there's so much more stuff I need to go do. So I'm gonna go do some stuff off camera, and by the next time we come back, we'll go to the circus, we'll deal with that, we'll go back for the guy's arm, we'll do some more of the murder investigations, and we'll just fire right into the city. Anyway, troops, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Come and let me know what you thought of it. What do you think of basically Astarion taking Khazar's place in the ritual? Do you let him? Do you not let him? Come and let me know. And what do you think of the cool fish people that we killed? Do you try and save as many of the murder victims as you can? Or do you let them die? Because there's a couple that we can just let die, I think. Let me know. Do you save them? Do you care? I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Like I said, in the next one, we'll be firing into Act 3 and going to the circus, doing all sorts of stuff and things. But until then, I'm gonna leave this video here, because I've been recording for a while. The video probably won't be as long as the recording, but there we have it. That's how the cookie crumbles. Anyway, troops, I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna stop rambling and going on. So, wherever you are day or night, I hope you're having a good one. Hope you're staying as safe and as clean as you can. And until the next time on Baldur's Gate 3, troops, Grosha and her group of companions. Sorry, I totally lost track of what I was in there. And Thumbs, myself. Well, we're off. Out of here!